All right, welcome back for another very brief description of what's going on here with the anniversary bounties. This is just an overview to show you where everything is at, to give you an idea as to what the requirements are going to be in order to make these happen. Now, all of the anniversary stuff happens inside of the Metropolis Antimatter Invasion Zone, and that can be accessed on your warp menu just by going to the map, warp, anniversary antimatter zone. Pretty simple stuff. This is a specific area of Metropolis. This is actually kind of on the north side here. You can see one of the Science Spire in the background. There's actually a couple of the summer event Atlantean flotilla ships chilling out back there as well. So plenty of flavor, as it were. But there's also a few things like destroyed buildings and other stuff like that. As you fly around here, you're going to notice that there are quite a few things from different areas. Paradox demons, we've got lots of paradox demons, paradox portals, and other things like these water elementals, silent school adepts. Um, all these things are going to be things that you come into contact with that came from other areas or different content. It's sort of a mishmash of different zones. So this is the first major boss. This is the water elemental, and it can be located kind of south of the Science Spire. All three of the major bounties are sort of in a line here, which is nice. All you have to do is find the first one and then just fly directly south after that, and it'll put you into tension there. So this thing is huge, it's pissed off, and it's always fighting something when you get here. You can interrupt this fight if you like. It's not going to make much of a difference if you stand around and wait, because the things that it's fighting aren't doing enough damage to really damage it. But this is a difficult bounty to solo. You definitely want to bring friends and budget a little bit of time. It is timely because it repeatedly transforms into a giant vortex of water, the Typhoon, which prevents it from taking any damage from the outside source. And if we just go straight south here, you're going to see some more of these little guys along the way. Silent School of Depths, more of the Paradox Demons over in the corner there, more of those things to blow up. This is the next stop on the bounty train for this area. This is going to be the Six-Horned Cerberus. Now, this is important to note because all of these bounties do have countdown of feats associated with them, which means killing them, even if you're not killing them for credit at a given point in conversation, will still give you progress towards completing those feats, which means feat points, which means skill points. So even if you're not killing them for the specific bounty 15 times a day, you still have the opportunity to get something out of it. Now, if we continue going further south here, we're going to see a bridge. These bridges are important because they play a part in one of our later bounties. We'll come back to that here in a moment, but first we're going to find our third major bounty down here. And our third major bounty down here is a good old-fashioned Paradox Crawler. He has little buddies that summon with him. This is probably the most obnoxious of the three big bounties in the area to beat, but he's not impossible to solo by any means. And those are the three that you can beat that all have those countdown feats associated with them. If you continue doing them over and over again, voila, skill points. Now, the third large bounty in the area, aside from the little guys all have their own individual daily bounties associated with them. Come on by daily, grab those bounties, whack those guys. It's going to give you Accordion Crown. It'll give you, I believe, also a Source Mark, and it will also give you a reward box, very basic stuff. But this is the third big type bounty, or the fourth big type bounty. Sorry, he's kind of separate from the other three. He doesn't really contribute to a larger overarching bounty like the other three do, but you have to kill three of these Shadow Demon Archons. And there's two different ways to do that. You can either fight this guy, or you can find an area where he's about to spawn and just shut everything off before he does. That's usually the easiest way to do it. If you're going for just a quick, clean solo, that's probably the best way to do it. And you'll notice this is going to be the area where he spawns. All you do is drop down, activate that, and then you'll see little guys come from the corners there. If you kill all of those guys before they make it to the center, then you can shut the center off, and that completes the bounty for you. So that's pretty much the overview of what's going on here inside of the situation. Good fight. Good night.